Well, welcome, brothers and sisters. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here, director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary. What did I do the last 4 days of May? That is Wednesday, May 28th through Saturday, May 31st of 2025. Well, I was here at my office on Wednesday, got started early at my desk with matters on email and paperwork dealing with things like reaching out to another group that's willing to do an email blast for us to their list. They also work with faith and politics as we do. Approving an action alert for Priests for Life, working on some promo of our Patriot Mobile collaboration, working on some home video videos that were digitized for me and for my family. Some special gatherings with donors being planned, approval of appeals being given, the meeting of the National Pro-Life Religious Council, of which I serve as president, being planned, writing an article and sending it to Gateway Pundit, which published it that same day, press releases being approved, special broadcasts being arranged with rescuers that were pardoned by President Trump, arranging interviews back and forth, me on other programs, other leaders on my program, approval to the newsletter, and revision of a webpage called Frank Pavone Daily, which I hope you go to. It's a one-stop shopping, if you will, for all the different things I'm saying to the public every day on many different platforms. Now, I had that morning, of course, meetings with the staff, our briefing at 8:30 every morning, and then individual meetings as the day got underway with different projects. Janet, our executive director, was in the office in the morning as well, had some meetings with her, got some materials ready for the evening event that would be done the next day, which I'll tell you about. Very important conversation at 10 in the morning. We had conversation with the company that does our prospecting. That's how you garner new supporters for your work if you run an organization and send out mailings to lists of potentially interested new people. That conversation went well. We're making lots of plans in that regard. Continued meeting with different staff, more work on my desk, and some lunch, continued afternoon staff sessions, and work at my desk. At 3 o'clock, I had a podcast that I was guest hosting. This is with Jacob Barr, Pro-Life podcast, and it was with Pastor John Ensor, who's done tremendous work in the arena of pregnancy center development, both in the United States and around the world. Had a great conversation with Jacob and John for about an hour. A little bit more desk work and staff interaction, and then at 5:30 had a call with the head of the Catholic Speakers Bureau. I'm one of their designated Catholic speakers, and that was a great phone call about our collaboration as well. Had some dinner, and no, actually I didn't. I held off on dinner. I did some more quiet work and reading of end-of-day staff updates and doing some other work at my desk, and got ready for the 8 p.m. live broadcast. Went for about an hour with the 3 rescuers that agreed to come on with me. It was very, very, very good discussion. Time of prayer. That went for an hour, and then I had a late dinner at 9 o'clock and did some other quiet work before concluding the day. Thursday, the 29th of May. In many places, it was celebrated as Ascension Thursday. Had early work at my desk in regard to my reinstatement to priesthood, working on that. That is indeed a possibility that could happen. Planning an event in Miami for donors, updating the page that we have for the state of Missouri. We have a page for every state on our website, and Missouri's been making some good pro-life progress. Florida Family Voice, a state group here, dealing with some interaction with them. Approval of appeals and invitations to priests going out for June's Road to Majority Conference in Washington, D.C. Dealing with various staff, of course, again, the morning briefing, and talked with some of our technology staff, both here and also those that work elsewhere in regard to various technical things that need to be set up and done. So gave them their tasks and did the same with data department and broadcast and social media departments, meetings with them all throughout the morning to keep tasks moving along. Had some quick lunch. Left the office at 2:45 together with Janet, our executive director, And we drove up to Jacksonville. Now, that's about a 2-hour drive from where our office is. On the way, I had a 3 o'clock phone call with a reporter who wanted comments from me in regard to some matters about the Trump administration. And then Janet and I did other phone calls and work in the car as we went up to Jacksonville. We went to the home of a friend of one of our supporters and welcomed about 50 people for an evening gathering in which Janet and I presented the work of Priests for Life, our key accomplishments, and our needs, gave them a chance to donate. We got some new donors as a result, and it was a great evening. Drove back late after that meeting was over back to Titusville, our headquarters. Friday the 30th of May, I had a morning work at my desk once again, finalization of our newsletter, working on the summer schedule of one of our interns, working on the Florida State March for Life that we're helping to sponsor, scheduling interviews 2 ways, me on other stations, them on mine, e-blast, email to all our list, getting that prepared and sent out with the relevant staff working on it, travel planning work, some communications in regard to people wanting to use the graphic images of the aborted babies, always a good idea, and communication about calling of high donors. All of this work was squeezed into the early morning and the morning meeting with staff. And then at around 9:30, had to leave again in the car with our executive director to go into Orlando for a number of different errands that we had to do on the way. 9:45 a.m. broadcast meeting that we did by phone from the car. That is the meeting every Friday that finalizes the broadcast schedule for the ensuing week. Got over to Orlando and did some work over there on my laptop in between different errands, went to lunch there, and then I had a doctor's appointment out there, saw my regular physician, got my annual physical. All the blood work was good, everything else was good, no complaints, no problems. Got a letter of good health attestation from my doctor. In fact, I'll put that up on the web page under my section, because I think it's very important to have, when you're a public leader, transparency about your health. After that was finished, let's see, we came back to the office and got back here basically at the end of the workday. I touched base with a number of staff before they left, and then spent the evening doing some quiet work, reading their end-of-year reports, doing some writing, and so forth. And then finally, Saturday the 31st, a work day here at the office, did some emails in regard to a new spot that I want our videographer to create. You'll see what that's about. The live scripture broadcast done here in this studio happened at 10 a.m. And then it was a desk work day. I did a lot of writing, actually, on Saturday the 31st, as well as preparation for upcoming trips and meetings. That literally just poured through that the whole day. Was pretty tired at night, went to bed early, and finished off the month of May. Brothers and sisters, I hope you are encouraged by these daily diary updates. I do them to be open and accountable, transparent, and encouraging too, celebrating the work. This is just me doing these various things, but we have our whole team hard at work every day as well. Thanks to your support, we're able to really push the ball down the court when it comes to protecting the unborn. Lots of victories, many more to come. We'll be talking with you about them all on our broadcasts. Thanks for watching. God bless you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, board member of Priests for Life. More money is being spent in America to kill babies in the womb than to save them. Together, we need to change that, and today I want to invite you to support our work at Priests for Life. Why ours rather than other groups? Because we have a unique team that helps lead in every arena of the fight against abortion, and we activate the churches where you find people who are most likely to get involved in that fight. To awaken a pastor about abortion is to awaken thousands of people he serves. We do not receive church funding or government grants. We rely on you for individual donations. We have a very high evaluation among charities and top security on our donation site, prolifegift.org. You can go there for a one-time gift or to become a monthly donor, or you can call us at 321-500-1000.